believe the looting that we see in Africa and across the world, it's not normal. It's almost spiritual. As a matter of fact, most of it's occultic in nature. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It's like there's not enough. They just keep taking. When we think looting in a general sense, we tend to think this. People go out rioting, and in the process of their rioting, they destroy property, and that is what you would say, they stole things and all that kind of stuff. You can think of that as looting. I'm not talking about that looting. I'm talking about the kind of looting that you see happening with organizations as the ANC. The ANC has all these things that they put out, all these settings that they put out, and they reward the people that are close to them. It's very important. They reward the people that are close to them. And so, I want you as a Christian, put on your Christian hat and think about this biblically. If you're a political person, you're not going to like this video. It's going to sound very ignorant. Yeah, so it's not going to be beneficial. Who the money ends up with, in whose hands it ends up in, who controls the money, who allows, you understand, all of that entire thing is very occultic in nature. Let me explain it. If you read the book of Revelations, let's go down to Revelation chapter number 18. This is what it says. It says, and after this I saw another angel coming down from heaven, and he had great authority. Okay, and the earth was illuminated with splendor, and with a mighty voice he shouted, fallen, it's Babylon the Great, and she has become, this is it, the dwelling of demons. So you see, this is why I'm saying, because if you become political about it, what's going to happen? You're going to be thinking, they're eating our money, hey, taxpayers' money, it gets very political, remove him. Now, not that we shouldn't say that, don't get the wrong idea, as we are having a conversation outside of them, right? It's not that we shouldn't want to remove them, but what I'm talking about is, what is it setting up for? Dwelling, or the habitation of all forms of demons, right? Now, you see, the Babylonian system consists of three things. The economic system, which is the business center aspect of things. The political system and the religious system. So there's a religion under politics and a haunt of every impure spirit. This is this greed that you see within this space. It's level of greed that you're like, what is this? An impure spirit and a haunt of every unclean bird. That's demonic. That's the demonic aspect. And the kings of the earth have committed adultery with her. Okay, so they've benefited from the system. All right, and the merchants, the industry aspect, the merchants the merchants of the earth grew rich from her excessive luxuries. They have grown rich from her system. Her system has allowed them wealth. It's demonic. The looting that's happening, it's setting up for this system that you are seeing right now. Come back to the judgment, right? Let's go to Revelation chapter number 13. He says, and he exercised, he's talking about the beast. He exercised the power of the first beast before him, and he caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first the thing. So you see, the political arm of this Antichrist system now has so much influence that it causes the religious part to, do you see what I'm talking about here? And he causes all, both great and small, rich and poor, born, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, right? And then it says that no man may buy and sell save he that has the mark. So now what do you see about that? The business part of the industry of this Antichrist system. The people that are able to buy or sell or engage in industry are the people that are part of the system. You see what I'm talking about? The looting now, it's how they attain the wealth that is necessary. It's how they attain the wealth that is necessary to control the world at this scale. Let's move back to that other verse where he talks about the judgment. Give her as much torment and grief as the glory and luxury that she gave herself. Look at that looting, fella. Look at that looting. Which? That looting which she gave herself. All that wealth that she gave herself, she will be judged for it. Those that benefited now crying for her. Verse number 11, it says, and the merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her, because no one buys their treasures no more, and cargoes of gold and silver and precious stone and pearl, fine linen, and all these things that they are merchandising and stuff. It says, and the articles of every kind of ivory that you longed for is gone from you. All your luxuries and splendor have vanished, never to be recovered. The merchants who sold these things gained their wealth from her and will stand afar off, meaning they will disassociate at this point, terrified at her torment, and they will weep and mourn and cry out. And then he then speaks about the judgment further there. But remember, he says that what? She enriched herself. She enriched herself. And the merchants that are involved in this business, they wax wealthy. They wax wealth. They amass a lot of wealth out of business with the system. And the Bible says, she enriched herself. So the looting you are seeing is preparing for that. Money is falling into certain hands. And certain people are putting certain people in place. And so it becomes, in certain places, it's strictly occultic. Like you cannot even enter up there until you are part of that gang. The looting you see, if you are a child of God, this is why I'm saying, if you are a child of God, see it from this perspective. You know, otherwise you'll become very political, you'll be so hyped up with that, and you'll miss the beauty of the scriptures out of it. The looting is not for nothing. The looting, that's why they just don't get enough. They don't get enough. Because in order for you to control the world in this manner, you need the amount of wealth that they are taking for themselves. The system is setting up for Antichrist. So when you see the greed of these politicians, when you see the targets that they are putting for themselves, the way they would go to enrich themselves, it's not for just nothing. It is a way that the money be in the hands which will be able to control the system. The system is setting up right now. So put your mind at rest. And the reason why I'm saying that is not, I'm not saying, you don't protest, don't go and, try to remove people from, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying so that you understand. It's an occultic system that's setting up for the Antichrist when he comes. It's not just, it's a spirit, like he said in the other verse. It has become a habitation. They will destroy entire infrastructures to enrich themselves. It's not normal. Yeah, tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. Is the Rick Shiali Show. Other episodes down to will be down in the pinned comments. Check you out later on.